is a story about duality.
A narrative of two.
Grover
Washington, adapted by the Fresh Prince. Pops, this is about you. Just the two of us.
The
Connection that connects us all. Dispatcher, dispatcher, we need to communicate what was there or what lacked thereof, and how that created me and you.
So join us on our path. Follow our journey. The reality regarding the lineage of royalty awoken from its slumber. This is a story about duality, a narrative of two. Pops, this is about me and about you.
I've been having nightmares about losing you, knowing damn well you deserve to rest. Calloused hands, cracked course, coming home from the second job told me to go to sleep. I'll do the dishes, I don't mind. Dark bags under his eyes, this man was still never tired. I could walk with you forever. Ask you any question and you always had an answer. I could walk with you through rain or through shine. With you, I assemble every piece of me. The jigsaw that always seems to be missing something. Seems to recognize self through a reflection of you. You broke the cycle. You changed the world. Originating from a heavy-handed drunk, you found sobriety with a cup in your hand, cigar in your mouth, yet leisure seems to escape this man. You resisted temptation in a room full of, knowing exactly what to say like Jesus only knows. 25 years, and on the 25th anniversary, it's all love and 3 kids? The man from the past, so willing to start a revolution, pushing the boundaries of the time with no DeLorean, he's simply seeking a better future. And yet all I can think about is those walks, and those talks, and those words. He told me, you impress me every day.
He told me, the world isn't fair, so take advantage.
He told me, do the right thing the first time, so you won't have to do it again.
He told me, the best lessons are the ones you don't have to learn the hard way.
He told me, keep your head up, even when you feel down. Don't lose sight of the obstacles in front of you.
He told me, feelings are distractions. If you're hurting, Teflon that shit.
He told me, you will be better. You will be more.
He told me, don't ever apologize for being yourself.
He told me, the secret to loving someone is not to say but to show. And now I know. I've been infatuated with adjectives and nouns, and I need to be more about my verbs.
He told me, don't be like me. You seminated over the intersection where Outer Drive, Coyle, James Cousins, and Santa Maria streets meet. And there sprouted a weed that bore your name. It was lit for the West Side circa '93, but the real story is rooted in the miracle that was its growth. You see, my father's rearing of me was a masterpiece of minimalism. Disappearing within the shadows of Detroit City duplexes, Daddy, you condemned my childhood to the hellish bounds outside the sunshine of your love. But you were still there, coiled within the fabric of my makeup. I could do without chlorophyll because the good Lord divined that I would be your carbon copy. And in the heat of my adolescence, those moments sparsely connected by time in which we get to spend some, visitations or collect calls made in desperation, you never turned me away. Instead, you drop knowledge like desert rain, and like an arid flower, I blossom.
This is a story about duality, a narrative of two. Grover Washington, adapted by the Fresh Prince. Pops, this is about you. Just the two of us, the connection that connects us all.
Dispatcher,
Dispatcher.
we need to communicate what was there and what lack thereof, and how that created me and you.
So join us on our path.
Follow our
us on our
journey.
journey.
The reality regarding the lineage of royalty awoken.
From its slumber.
This is a story about duality, a narrative of two. Pops,
This is about me.
and about you.
There are two types of men. Those who come up with ideas and those who make ideas a reality. If you ever learn anything from me, it's respect and responsibility. But how could I see you, everything I want to be, and then be better? In you, I cannot see me, yet you resemble the reflection of everything I want to be. When I have a son of my own, I will tell him, I call you son, because you give life to everything in my world. I will rise with you every day. You in my eyes shall never set. I will revel in your light. See, Pops taught me a lot. But what surprises me is what he did not. He placed me on a pedestal and said, you will fall. My stomach turns every time I feel that tipping point. My expectation is that you will expect more of yourself. It's a long fall from being placed so high. Dad knew to step back and told me to enjoy the ride. Life paves the road. I will tell my son, your success comes from the foundation. Your grandfather made it that way. I will tell my son, if you ever learn anything from me, it is respect and responsibility. If I needed to summarize this entire narrative in one word, it had to be love.
You told me not to be like you. You talked about your life, your tone devoid of pride. Your failures as a father and as a man were to be objectively deconstructed and then avoided. And you may have been right, but I cried, not being able to withstand your hatred of me. Because you had to have seen that all I ever wanted to be and all that I am is you. And though we'll never have this conversation, and though I'll probably never share these words with you, there's not a single ocean floor trench in the world that could contain the abundance of love that I have for you, Daddy.